Hey everybody, welcome back to High Fever, the Indiana Fever basketball podcast. I'm your host, Josh Barcenas. What a great game. These are the games that make me love being a basketball fan. 92-90, Fever over the Sky. Sky go to 5-6, and Fever are 4-6. Aaliyah Boston led the way with 19 and 36 for Marina Mabrey on the Sky. We'll talk about all that. We'll talk about the the buzzer beater. But let's start at the beginning. Start at the top. Shorthanded Sky today, 9 only, and Kalia Copper did not play for the Sky due to personal reasons. So shorthanded. Sky came out hitting threes. And I'll just be honest, the Fever looked bad. The Fever looked like a team who were honestly about to get blown out. That first quarter was terrible. Yeah, they looked like a team who had been traveling. That was just bad. Bad basketball, bad defense, dude. Bad. Just there was no defense. Marina Mabrey just got into like right by the foul line and just pulled up with nobody around her. I mean, I'm looking at this going, is anybody gonna put a hand up? I mean, not even Aaliyah Boston would step up and put a hand up. You know, she's putting up 20 points. She's got 20 points. Like, oh, yeah, she's gonna take the shot. Like, she's not passing out of the shot when she's pulling up to the line. I don't know, but it was bad. There was just bad defense today, honestly, all around. That was just one of the examples. Like, dude, we got to be better at recognizing who is hot and focusing on them. One thing I noticed, and I wrote this down: shot clock violations. Oh my god! I mean, and like the bailout. I feel like most plays go like this. It'll be a guard who has it. They'll try and drive and get nothing. Pass out to another guard. That guard tries and drives and gets nothing. And then it stops. Like two passes and then we're standing at the 3-point line going, I don't know. That was all I got. And shot clock violation. They pass it, they, try and dump it down to Aaliyah and she'll try and put something up. But, or some of the times they'll, try and do a shake off move. It won't work and they'll either get it blocked or a shot clock violation. And that was prevalent in the first three quarters. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, this is not winning basketball. Like, that's something that looks like a first year coach. And like, I'm not here to, shit on Christie's sides or whatever. But like, dude, that was just bad. Like, that was bad basketball for the first three quarters. And, and maybe put up 36. And it's like, dude, we're going to let, we let her go off. We let Stewart go off a few games ago, and it's like, dude, are we gonna let we're gonna let every team get a hot hand? Like, can we not just play good defense all around? So that was just annoying. And Alana Smith, in Aussie, dude, she was blocking everything. They were putting up and blocking everything. That was crazy. I mean, tip of the cap to her because that was like she was putting on a block party. I'll talk about Aaliyah a little bit. She had a good game. She led in scoring. She's gonna be one of those players that I think are just like doing their thing down in the post, putting in the dirty work, and coming out with 15 points a game. Right, 15 points, 8 boards a game, just like normal. And honestly, I love that. Defensively, she's a body. She gets her hands up and defends. Like, honestly, I love seeing her just kind of settle in. She doesn't have to be the star. Today's star was was Kelsey Mitchell. So I will say this: they did make a change, and they put Vivian's on Marina Mabrey. So I'm seeing this, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Victoria is a good defender, but Mabrey had like 32 at that point, and I was like, okay, is this gonna work? Are we gonna be able to shut down? And to her credit, she was sticking with her. Coming down the stretch, the ball was going back and forth. 2 points, 2 points. Fever up 4. Sky up 2. And coming down the stretch, they were like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Vivian's up tight on Mabrey, and we're just going to bug her. We're going to keep on her. And that worked. Totally worked. There was no. She was totally stuck, which was great. Tip of the cap to the coaching staff, whoever made that decision. Vivian's on Mabrey shut down, awesome. And I mean, Mabrey was fouling, like she was putting up some fouls. Like she had 5 fouls. Like, she almost fouled out. Like we kind of, we let her get 36, but kind of made it life tough on her, at least at the end. Like, Jesus. Okay, final play. Here we go. We'll break this down. This was my favorite play, maybe of the season. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. They come down and they do this play where it's looking like it's gonna be Kelsey Mitchell, with like a screen and roll to Aaliyah Boston, and I'm thinking, the Sky are not stupid. They know that we're looking at Aaliyah Boston's way. Man, Kelsey Mitchell got the defender to just for a split second, commit to Aaliyah rolling to the basket. She pulls it back, drains the mid range too, and that was the difference. That was the difference for the game. It was awesome. I was jumping out of my seat. That was it was amazing. That was definitely memorable. That's a win, and like 2 in a row for a young team. Like, that's so important, I think, to just get some momentum and start building this, get some confidence. Just knowing that Aaliyah doesn't have to bail you out is so big. It's so huge for a young team, and that's where we're at, right? 4-6. We're playing next a 4-5, Atlanta Dream back in Indianapolis on Sunday. Winnable game, just a winnable game at home. Let's get the crowd into it. Let's do this, right? And then after that, a 2-7 Storm, a struggling Storm. Listen, I said last pod, they can go 4-0 in the stretch. I think they can do it. This Dream game is winnable, and the Storm game is incredibly winnable. We'll see what they do. I loved it today. I love the energy. I loved it all, honestly. This was great. So I will see you guys on Sunday for that next game. Anyways, take care.